Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of EverQuest 2. And on this episode, we are going to be continuing the quest lines over here in this zone, the Feerrott or the Feerrott, depending on how you want to pronounce that. We are going to be talking to this NPC right here in front of us. Now, I'm not completely, familiar with the quest lines in this zone. This is a zone that I came to, I hunted back in the day, but they didn't have pretty much any of these quests. These are stuff that they added down the road at a certain time, and so I'm kind of unfamiliar with what they got going on here, but a very cool looking armor. I actually like the armor that she's wearing. It's kind of regal. It has a nice little texture to it. So let's go ahead and see what she has in store.
Well met!
I have been looking for adventurers such as yourself who could help explore the goings-on here in the Feerrott. I have been known to hire out my services. Good luck finding such willing souls. So let's say I've been known to hire out my services. Good. There have been an increasing amount of dark and fearful creatures around the caves deep in the Dread Basin. I need to check them out, dispose of those you meet, and see if any yield clues as to what is going on there. You can count on me. You get the coins, I'll get the goods. I'm gonna have to pass on this one. Let's see. You can count on me. So Mysterious Fears, level 45, 84 silver, 65 copper. We'll definitely do that one. Brave Soul. I knew you would aid us. I warn you though that others have made it back alive. That others have not made it back alive. I'll keep that in mind. Geez. Well, if others have not made it back alive, we might have our hands. It said the Dread Basin. Where's the Dread Basin? Let's look at the map here and talk to him. Let's see, where does it say? The Dread Basin Station. Deep within the Dread Basin. Well, we got to go pretty freaking far in there to kill these guys. I am to dispose of the dark creatures that gather in the caves deep in the dreaded basin. Oh, man. Wow, we just went this way on the last episode to kind of check out the area. Now we have to go through the entire freaking place to kill these guys again, and they're not actually showing up on the map. So, ooh, the Cave of Fear? I don't think we have to go in the Cave of Fear, right? We need to locate the caves deep within the... Oh, maybe we do. Maybe we do have to go into the Cave of Fear. No, it shouldn't be, should it? It says Mysterious Fears, level 45. This is a 45 quest, so should not have to go into the Plane of Fear. We might have to go next to the Plane of Fear and kill the creatures over there, but we shouldn't have to go in it. So, yeah, we'll just have to see how this handles out for us. Hopefully pretty well. At the very least, you guys are getting a nice little view of the zone again. It's a zone worthy of checking out many times because it's so freaking big. And as you guys can see running through it, there's not a lot of landmarks. There's trees and more trees and a little bit more trees, and thrown in there are a few more trees. Yeah, it's definitely very easy to get lost in here. If you ever get lost, my suggestion, the one thing that I would do myself when I got lost, follow the water. The water will lead you from one side of the zone to the other side of the zone. Now, there are breaks in the water where the river goes one way and another part of the river goes another way, and they merge back together again, and you can end up doing loops around loops upon loops, if you get lost that way. But if you kind of look at the way the river looks, you can kind of see differences between the water or the river that you're following, and you should be able to tell whether you're going around in circles or not. Unfortunately, it is not exactly safe. So if you're going that route, you're probably going to get attacked a few times, or a few hundred times, I should say, because it's very dangerous in the zone. And you may end up going the wrong direction and go all the way to the wrong side of the zone and have to go all the way back. And as you can see, even on the horse, it takes a good few minutes to do that. On foot, it takes even longer. So it's not the best suggestion. It is, unfortunately, one of the only ones you have if you get lost. Plus, if you are trying to get from the entrance to Khazak Thul, you have to follow the water anyways, because as you will see here in a bit, there is a small little cave, if you can even call it a cave. It's basically where two mountains meet, and we're about to go through it right here. This is it, kind of a butt of two mountains. The only way to get to this area is to go through that entrance where the water is, and the only way to get out is to go through that entrance where the water is. So if you come over here because you're following somebody and you get lost and you're trying to figure out how to get out and you're following the wall, you end up just going around in circle upon circle upon circle, and the wall's not safe anyways. You're going to get attacked doing that route anyways. So yeah, definitely something to be aware of, that this is not the easiest zone to transverse. It's just kind of interesting, though. It definitely makes your life very difficult at times, but in a good way. I would definitely suggest you coming out and checking it out if you haven't been here before. And the creatures. The creatures are just cool. Plus, you can hear all the crickets in the background, which may actually be way too loud. I don't know. We'll have to check the video after this one and see if we need to lower it down any, but you know, I like this area. It's very cool. Let's see. Terror rats. I don't think I need to kill those. The wraiths. Let's go a little further over here, see if we can get inside this cave. Hopefully this is where we need to go. Oh, wow. He is an epic ×4, who we are going to avoid like the plague, guys. We do not, I repeat, do not need to fight epic ×4. If you don't know what an epic ×4 is, basically that is a raid mob. 4 groups. It can be an epic ×2, which means 2 groups. Is pretty much needed to kill that guy, and level 55 means you know, that many groups of level 55, and that's not who I need to kill either. So we're just gonna run it over here. Oh crap, this is not gonna go well. I guess we're gonna have to kill this stuff. I mean, they are 2 arrows down, so let's get to killing and see if we can do it. Let's heal ourselves up a little bit. I was trying to get through a little bit easy because I wasn't sure, you know, who we need to get in there and kill. Watch out for... Ooh, that's cool. I'd never even heard them talk before. Ooh, creepy, man. That is creepy as crap. This is where we need to go for, like, Halloween episodes or something like that. That's crazy. Okay, so we got some guards out here. Guards of Fear. 45, down 2 arrows. I don't think so. I do not think so. I think you're the guys who made the mistake because you're dead and I'm not. Although you were dead before. You're just a reincarnation. Actually, you're not. What are you? You're a... Yeah, the Ixar. Ah. Okay, what about you guys? Are you the ones I need to kill? Nope, not yet. Not these guys. Oh, see, we've got something. The Cave of Fear looks to be gathering. What does it say? I must hunt the beasts that congregate within the cave to search for my answer. I got a loyalty token. Those are nice to use. You can definitely get some pretty good stuff with that, so that you don't have to spend real cash. But it is one of those things where you can only get so many a day, and as long as you log on every day and do a few quests here and there, you're going to get those. It's really not that hard. I mean, if you do some dailies or something like that, which if you're playing the game and you're actually going through and doing just a few things, you shouldn't have to worry too much. What do we got there? I must hunt the beast. Okay, so we need to keep killing in here and see if we can find something off of these guys. I used a fair bit of power in there, so I do kind of have to watch out. These are arrows down. Let me wait for some of my spells to come back. Gonna have 10 seconds for this one, which is a pretty good spell, actually. It does quite a bit of damage, and I kind of like to have some of these. Okay, so let's go in. Boom, parry effect right in your face, yes. An eternity of fear. An eternity of fear? I don't think so. If anything, you guys have to face an eternity of this guy, the cat guy. And, you know, I made my guy, Akara, the cat people. I've never made one before, and that's why I kind of went with this race. There we go. Oh, you guys fear me now. But let's see, what do we got? Mysterious Ruins, level 45. The Cave of Fear contains beasts that glorify Kazakh Dul, but the Feerrott is full of those. What brings these particular ones here? I don't know, but we got a Gem of Terror. Lord, no trade, no value, required by the quest, Mysterious Fear. This gleaming gem has hidden powers. There we go. So I should inspect the Gem of Terror for any clues. Okay, well, let's see if we can find it. Probably went into one of my backpacks really far into it. Not that one. I need to clear out my stuff one day. I keep saying I'm going to do it and never do. Let's see. Okay, let's examine. The Gem of Fear. The gem evokes terror in those that carry it. Such gems have only been known to originate in the plane of fear. Put the gem away. So the Mysterious Fear, level 45. We end up getting 1 gold, 96 silver, 89 copper. We'll go ahead and accept that. Again, guys, we'll probably end the episode here. I do want to thank you all for watching. if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to leave those comments down below, because I love hearing back from you guys, what you think of the zone, what you think of the videos. If you want to see anything in particular, did you play this game back in the day and you have fond memories of a certain zone? I'd be happy to check it out for you. I have several high-level characters. I have several low-level characters. We should be able to go to any zone that you guys want to check out, and just kind of do a little bit of hunting there, a little bit of, you know, exploring. And of course, my Guardian is fully raid, you know, outfitted and stuff like that, so he may be a little bit more uber than he needs to be able to get like an actual experience from that area. Oh, we need to run away from these guys. Too many of them. Let's see how many. There we go. Nope, you guys are still coming. Let's see how further away. Yeah, there we go. And we just try to get to the horse so we can ride back to the entrance where all the quests are actually at, because this is a long way in. Let's go back. Drowning Causeway or Curse Way Station. There we go. And again, in the old days, these horses did not exist, guys. If you wanted to go from one side of the zone to the other, you had to walk. And it wasn't until, oh man, how many years into it that they started giving us mounts? So it was literally on foot. And you would use your power. You have a sprint button in here that nobody even uses anymore, and it uses your power to give you a little bit of run. And I remember people actually using that to give them that little boost for, you know, 30, 40 seconds. And as they run for another 2 or 3 minutes waiting for their power to go back up, they use it again and again and again and again, and giving them, you know, that little bit more of a faster time on their travel. And then they came out with mounts, and mounts were amazing. You could run around. Actually, before they came out with mounts, I think they did come out with fast travel stations, just not in every zone. Only a few of them, and you had to do quests to get them. And then they came out with mounts. And then I think they cut back on the fast travel station, so you didn't even have to do the quest. You just automatically had access to it, because you used to have to discover the fast travel stations before you'd had access to that particular one. So you'd have to go through the whole zone manually the first time, and then after that you could travel a little bit easier. Now when you first go into a zone, whether you've ever been there or not, you can just travel from one side to the other very, very quickly without worrying about dying. It makes things easier but less challenging. But again, it's for each person out there, they have to decide what they like, and you don't have to use them. You don't have to use the fast travel station. So if you want that challenge, by all means, go on foot and check out the zone. But yeah, I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that you know, series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.